Next to come is Mr. Subhash from JJ College of Engineering and Technology, Trichy.
What is success? Success is when you go from a village in Coimbatore, then you go to Mumbai with 500 rupees and you stay in a railway station. And then you land in Coimbatore airport as the son of the soil. That is success. Success is if you are a Tamilan and you go to New Delhi to a dhaba and you tell in Tamil to the waiter and you don't know Hindi, you tell him Mataji ki chicken, and there you showcase the power of a Tamilan and you show the phrases English pesnalum Tamilanda. There you show your work. A very good afternoon to the respected jury members, distinguished speakers, eminent guests, members of ICT, ACT, and to the leaders of tomorrow, a very good morning. Very good afternoon, I stand corrected. Let me start my talk with the quotation of Swami Vivekananda. All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. There's a story called the shark and bait story. A marine biologist was conducting a research experiment. As part of an experiment, she put a shark into a large holding tank and then introduced several small bait fish into it. Unhappy bait fish. As you would expect, the shark quickly swam around and ate the small bait fish. The shark was happy. The marine biologist then decided to introduce a small piece of clear fiberglass into the tank, creating two separate partitions. With shark on one side, she put another set of new bait fish on the other. The shark quickly attacked. However, this time it slammed into the fiberglass and bounced back. Undeterred, it kept on repeating its behavior every few minutes. Eventually, about an hour into the experiment, the shark gave up. The experiment was conducted several dozen times over the next few weeks. Each time, the shark got less aggressive and made fewer attempts to attack. Eventually, in upcoming weeks, the shark gave up, and one point of time, it completely stopped attacking. The shark was trained to believe a barrier existed between it and the bait fish. The bait fish was swimming freely and happy there. Many of us, after experiencing setbacks and failures, we emotionally give up and stop trying. Like the shark in the tank, we believe that because we were unsuccessful in the past, we will always be unsuccessful. No. In other words, we continue to see a barrier exist in our heads even when no real barrier exists between who we are and where we want to go. Failure is a success if you learn from it. It's okay to fail. I'm not telling you to deliberately fail, but in your process of success, you come across a failure, you learn from it. Because according to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, fail means first attempt in learning. And success is inspirational, but only failure is educational. You learn a lot from your failures. They teach you a lot. And what matters most is your attitude. Because attitude is a small thing, a very small thing, but that makes a very big difference. Believe you can. Believe you can. We youngsters have a lot of problems. I mean, not only relationship problems like boyfriend or girlfriend problems, other than that. And problems are like onions. The more you peel, the more you cry. The deeper you go, there is nothing inside. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Cry as hard as you want, but just make sure when you're finished crying, you never cry for the same reason again. Leave aside problems, see them as challenges, because if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And we, the youth, together can face any challenge as deep as the ocean and as high as the sky. Believe you can. A personal experience. Because a good speaker will always share his personal experience, and let me share a part of mine. I've had a turbulent journey over the past years. I was down with a couple of fractures, a surgery, a broken teeth, and few other failures. In the first incident, I was down, depressed, cried a lot, cried like a baby, and I literally feared for death. By the second incident, I didn't cry because I wasn't new to it. I've already experienced it. By the third and a surgery, I came out as a stronger person mentally. If I can, you can. If you can, we can. Every struggle in our life has shaped us into the person who we are today. Be thankful for the hard times. They have made you stronger. And life doesn't just get easier, you just get stronger. The difference between a piece of charcoal and a priceless diamond is the amount of pressure it has endured. Because a diamond is nothing but just a piece of charcoal that handles stress exceptionally well. And pressure can burst a pipe or make a diamond. The choice is yours. It's up to you to decide. Believe you can. Being youngsters in our country, it's our responsibility to work for the development of our nation and the upliftment of our society. We have 17.5% of the world's total population, but we do have 20% of the world's total poor population living in India. Every fifth young child in this world lives in India. But every second child in India is malnourished, which causes 50% of death among them. We seriously need to commit ourselves to eradicate poverty, corruption, and malnutrition. What has changed in our society? Whenever an incident happens in our country, only Twitter is flooded with tweets. Hashtag misogyny. Hashtag what has changed. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag. Let me counter it with a hashtag. Hashtag what you do in reality. No great change in history has ever been achieved by discussions. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. We do a lot in this virtual world, but not in reality or in society. What has changed for a women's safety? My friend was talking about women's safety, and the other women also will talk about women's safety, I hope so. What has changed? From December 16 Nirbhaya case to Badayun, Uttar Pradesh to Kolkata Park Street. What has changed? Next time, if you see any woman in trouble, don't see someone else's daughter in trouble. See her as your sister in trouble and fight for her right. If not you, then who? If not you, then who? This you is not only for you or me, but it is for the 356 million youngsters of this nation. Ask not what the country has done for you. Ask what you have done for your country. You say you don't have a job? Come on, be an entrepreneur and create a job for others. Ira Singhal, a differently abled woman, was able to top the civil services examinations in the general category. Now what's our excuse? You can make a change. Believe in that. A photo of a Syrian kid dead on Turkey beach has caught the attention of the entire European Union and has forced many European nations to change their stand on refugees. Alan Kurdi, a 3-year-old kid, was dead. But he brought back humanity alive and gave hope to many refugees. If a photo could make that much of a difference, why can't we? You can make a change, no matter how small you are. And again, if you think you are too small to make a difference, then try sleeping in a room with a mosquito. You will realize it. Believe you can. We have a lot of state toppers and high pass percentage, but only a few employable graduates. Why this disparity? Is our education system wrong? Sorry everyone, it's our attitude towards a system that is wrong. The system is right. We need to change our modes of learning and be more effective in this competitive world. Famous CEOs of many multinational conglomerate companies are from India, and they did most of their education here. Now, what's the excuse? We export a lot of CEOs abroad compared to China. That is due to our system and culture. Mr. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, Mr. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, Mr. Ajay Bangra, CEO of MasterCard, and of course I should mention a lady here, Srimati Indra Nooyi, CEO of PepsiCo, and the list goes on. They are the living proof of our system is right. Coming to the next part. 1 out of every 6 human being in this planet is an Indian. We gave this world chess, zero, Swami Vivekananda and Mahatma Gandhi. We are the world's largest democratic country and the youngest nation in this planet. And brothers and sisters, it's high time that we show this world who we are and what is going to happen if the 356 million young minds are ignited. Coming to the last part of my speech. In life, no one will care about your desire to succeed. No one cares about how much time you put in to become the best. It is all irrelevant. At the end of the day, what people see is either a winner or a loser. You either won or you simply didn't. And there is nothing as powerful as a human spirit which is on fire. It's your flame. And if you don't keep it lit, it will die. Go the extra mile. Be the champion. They conquer who believe they can. They are you and you are the youth. Believe in yourself. Impossible is nothing. No matter whatever you do, whatever your goals are, always do something for your nation. There is no greater glory than to die for one's nation. But this country has already seen a lot of true blood from our patriots. Being the future generation, let us live for our land, sweat for our nation, and lead it from front. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam used to say. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I said Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam used to say, dream big. I repeat, dream big. And I dream big. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day India will be free from poverty and corruption.
2 minutes
have a
more,
dream
Subhash.
today. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day a talk show winner in Singapore gets a prize to visit India. I have a dream today. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day Americans will stand in queue in front of Indian embassy to get a visa to visit our country. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day you all will bring glory for this nation. Jai Hind.
Good show, Subhash. You really rocked it. Now let's hear the jury panel as what they have to tell about this youth talk.
Subhash,
Sir.
Sabash.
Thank you, sir.
One question.
Sir.
What is that you are going to do?
Sir,
What do you have in your mind as a goal for yourself?
Sir, I
Probably
wanted
a
to
short
clear-
term.
Sir, I wanted to clear the civil services examinations and get into Indian police service and head the intelligence bureau at the long term. And when I'm that, when 30 years down the lane, I see myself as the national security advisor of India. And in between the part, I want to rope in students to get to be a part of the intelligence team, because we want to make use of technology, because technology has a power to touch millions of lives. So when you have technology and students roping in, they might be anonymous. So if we have their information into our grid, we'll be able to process it. So India will be a terror-free country in the upcoming years. That's it, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
ஹாய் சுபாஷ் ஹாய் ரொம்ப சிறப்பான பேச்சு. இது ஒரு சன் டிவி மேடையோ இல்லை விஜய் டிவி மேடையோ இருந்தால் இங்கே கிளி கிளின்னு சொல்லியிருக்கலாம், இல்லை தார்மார் டக்கர்னு சொல்லியிருக்கலாம். ஆனால் சொல்ல முடியாத சூழ்நிலை. ஆனால் சுபாஷ், ஜேஜே காலேஜுக்கும் பேச்சுக்கும் ஒரு சம்மந்தம் இருக்குது. அது திரு சிவகார்த்திகேயனாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, இல்லை சந்தோஷ் நாராயணா இருந்தாலும் சரி, இன்றைக்கி நீங்கள் இருக்கீங்க அந்த ஸ்டேஜில். உங்கள் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் யார் சுபாஷ்?
சார், inspiration பார்த்தா it's like our current national security advisor, Mr. Ajit Doval, sir. Because he did a lot for his country. He was behind the enemy lines for so many years, and he did so much for his country in anything for return. So he is my inspiration, sir. That's it, sir.
யூ ஹாவ் அ ட்ரீம் ஐஏஎஸ் படிச்சுட்டு அடுத்தடுத்த கட்டம் உங்கள் லைஃப்பில் முன்னேறி வரணும்னு.
Yes, sir. I have.
பட் மை கொஷின் இஸ், நாளைக்கு உங்களை ஒரு அரசியல்வாதி ஆக சொன்னால் நீங்கள் ஆயிடுவீங்களா? பொலிட்டீஷியனாக ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் கொடுத்தா அந்த ஆப்ஷன் நீங்கள் எடுத்துப்பீங்களா மாட்டீங்களா?
Sir, more than politics, bureaucracy gives me a higher chance to work with people, sir. Because I see when a car is there, politicians are sitting in the back seat and only a bureaucrat is driving the car. So that would give me a more option to serve for the nation.
உங்கள் பேச்சு நல்லா இருந்ததுனால உங்கள் ஆன்சரையும் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன், பட் தனியாக பேசலாம்.
Thank you, sir.
Subhash,
Sir,
it's not a question, it's a comment. I saw you yesterday in the pre-finals, even today also. One of the very important quality for a speaker on the stage is sense of presence. And you have an amazing sense of presence, the way you connected with all these speakers, right? Wish you all the very best.
thank you, sir.
Subhash,
Sir.
Masida,
Thank you, sir.
very good job. Tell me something, how will you keep your newness in your mind all the time? Because as you grow, you're going to be clouded with so many thoughts and your experiences. How do you think you'll keep your newness going?
So the only thing which newness to me is whenever we hear some patriotic news or like India, that makes us much more interested towards it. So when we see stories of some patriotic person or any other martyr in the border, so that will motivate and will keep us fresh to do something for our country, and that will keep this blood alive for every time, sir. Thank you, sir.
Subhash, apart from whatever you said, it seems to be like a long-term goal. In the short
ma'am.
term, what is that you think you can do to the youth?
Ma'am, in the short term, I could go out to many underprivileged students in our highway, which is when I go to our college. We could tell them about what is something called patriotism, and like we can teach them about what this country is, and you need to know much more about democracy, civics. So if we teach them that, that will make them more interested in getting to liking our country, and it will motivate them to know more about how this democracy works. So that will be my short-term goal, ma'am.
So it's only short-term, so you'll not continue that.
Ma'am, when I go in a long term, I would see whole of India doing this, ma'am. So I could grab the power of entire youth community to get into it. Thank you.